Hi all of you, a very good evening and welcome to today's live session. This is Gayatri here. So as you all know, today's session we are going to be discussing reasoning ability section for the IBPS PO Prelims examination that is coming up in October. I hope all of you who have joined the session have taken last week's IBPS PO Prelims examination. Okay, so we will be solving the questions that were asked in the last week All India mock examination IBPS PO Prelims paper that was conducted last week. All the questions in reasoning ability section we will be solving now. So how was the reasoning ability section this week? How was it? I felt it was very easy this time, no? Compared to the previous papers, this week's paper was fairly easy. At least the puzzle, the arrangement or puzzle kind of questions that come, right? Assignment questions. There were 3 sets. One was on linear arrangement, one on circular arrangement, and one where you had to arrange boxes. Yes, so the linear arrangement one was very easy, the circular arrangement was also fairly easy. The box puzzle was moderate, that's what I felt. Other than that, there were questions on element series, again fairly easy set. Then you had coded inequalities, then syllogisms, easy, again syllogisms was easy, coded inequalities was easy. There was one question on blood relation, very easy it was. Then there were 2 questions on coding decoding. Yes, so this was the pattern of the paper. Okay, let's start the session. First question: in a certain code, quote is written as follows, squat is written as follows. How is quant written in that code? So what's the answer for this one? Quote is written as hash percentage dollar star at the rate of. Squat is written as hash. I have to find out the code for quant. Now, if you look at these 2 words, right, a lot of you are giving me the answer as option 2. Yes, that is correct. So, if you look at these first 2 words, which are the common letters that you have? You have Q, U, T. That is common in these 2 words. Now, if you look at the symbols, the common symbols that are there in these 2 set is nothing but hash, dollar and star, right? So, basically what can I say? QUT, right? So, for these words, the code is going to be hash, dollar and star. Now, the order which stands for what, we don't know, right? Based on the given, like the way it is given also, we are not able to find out what is the rule that they have followed, but we know for QUT, these symbols have to be there. Okay. Now, if you look at the word quant, which are the words, that letters that you have Q, U and T. So, definitely in the code of this word, these symbols should be there. See the order here, we don't know in which order, whether star should come first, hash should come first and so on. Only we know that these 3 symbols have to be there because these 3 are the symbols for Q, U and T. Now, if you look at the options, there is only one option which has all these 3 symbols. See here you have hash, but you don't have star, you don't have dollar. Here you have hash, dollar and star, right? Now here you don't have star, you don't have star, you don't have star. So your correct answer is going to be option 2. Only in option 2 you have all these 3 symbols coming together. So the correct answer is option 2. Yes, everybody got it correctly? Good. Next one. In a certain code, resort is written as follows. How is submit written in that code? So how would you solve this? See, resort, okay. RESORT. Resort is coded as follows. So what have they basically done? They have, see when you look at this word resort, which is the letter that will come last in the alphabetical order, it will be T. Then you will have S followed by 2 R's, then O and then E. So similarly, if you look at the word submit, now which letter will appear last in the alphabetical order when you write it? It will be U. Then after that what will come? You will have T, then you will have S, M, I and B. So this is the code for submit. Your answer is option 3, UTSMIB. Option 3. Yes. Next one. Among J, K, L, M and N each having a different salary, J gets less than M. L gets more than M but less than N. Who among them gets the highest salary? Again a very easy question. Among J, K, L, M and N each having different salary, J gets less than M. L gets more than M but less than N. Who among them gets the highest salary? So what is given here? J gets less than M. So J gets less than M. L gets more than M, but less than N. So basically, you know, N is getting more than L, M and J. So this is what I understand from the given information. Now they are asking who is getting the highest salary. See how many people are there? J, K, L, M and N. Now I don't know about the salary of K. Is any information given about the salary of K? Where can K be? See, K can be greater than N or less than N. We do not know, right? So who has to have the highest salary? For sure these three people cannot have, because it is already given that N is earning more than these three people. So either it has to be K or it has to be N who get the highest salary. So from which is the correct answer? Either N or K. That is option 2. Next one. This was also a very easy question on blood relation. What is given here? Okay, try this and give me the answer first. So what is given here? N is the sister of W. So N and W are siblings. N is a girl because N is the sister of W. I is the brother of W. So I is a boy. So these three are siblings. U is the father of N. U is the father of N. So this has to be a male person. So B. G is the mother of I. So female. Right? Again these three are siblings means obviously this has to be husband and wife. How is G related to W? Obviously these three are children of U and G. So how is G related to W? W's mother, right? So correct answer is option 3, mother. Next, syllogisms. So how do you solve this? What is given here? All sofas are beds, some beds are tables. Very, very easy one this was. All sofas are beds, some beds are tables. At least some sofas being tables is a possibility. Definitely there can be the sofas, the set sofa can be like this, right? That is a possibility. Definitely it's a possibility. Next one. Some tables are beds. Is that some tables are beds? Yes, definitely true. No, some tables are beds. Already there is an intersection. So that's all anyways true. This is definitely a possibility. This is a definite conclusion. So both the conclusions follow. So the correct answer here will be 5 if both 1 and 2 follow. Clear? Next one. So what is given here? Some papers are books. All books are pages. Now tell me if the conclusions follow. Yes. Neither. That is the correct answer. So some pages are not papers. See, I don't know that for sure, right? Now this pages and papers can also be even one set, right? So we don't know. I cannot say for sure that some pages are not papers. It's not a definite conclusion. So it does not follow. No book is a paper. Again, that's not true. I already know that some books are papers. So this also does not follow. So what will be the correct answer? Neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 follows. Next. Now try this one. No desk. See, all these questions you could have got correct in the examination. Very, very easy and they don't take much time also. No desk is a shelf. No desk is a shelf. Some shelves are stools. First conclusion. What does the first conclusion say? No stool is a desk. I don't know for sure, right? I can't say for sure that no stool is a desk. See, might be there can be some intersection between this said desk and stools, right? Based on the given information, I cannot say for sure that this conclusion is true. So this is not a definite conclusion, so does not follow. Some stools are not desk. Yes, definitely the stools which are shelves, right? This intersection, this set will never be desk because these stools are already shelves and we know for sure that no shelf is a desk. So the second one is true. So what is the answer here? Only conclusion 2 follows. That is option 2. See, some stools are not desks. The stools which are shelves are definitely not desks, correct? Because shelf and desk are disjoint, you know for sure. So you know conclusion 2 follows for sure. Conclusion 1 does not follow. So what will the correct answer? The correct answer will be option 2. Only conclusion 2 follows. Next one. So there were 5 questions, I think 5 to 4 questions on coded inequalities. Now in that, in some of the questions the statements were already given as combined statements, so it was very easy for us to solve. You just had to, without using your pen and paper, you can just look at the statements and write, get the answer. Here you might have to combine the statements so that you are able to arrive at the answer. In any case, all the questions this time were also fairly easy from coded inequalities. So here what should you find out? You have to find out the relationship between H and L. See here, you know H is greater than J, and you know J is equal to K and K is greater than L. So I know for sure H is greater than L. So first conclusion follows. Now I have to find out the relationship between J and V. That is the second conclusion. Where is J and where is V? J is here, V is here, right? See, I know J is equal to K and K is greater than L, L is greater than T, T is less than or equal to V. Or now if I can write it like this, right? J is equal to K, so I can just say J is greater than L greater than T, less than or equal to V. So basically I am unable to find out the relationship between J and V. See, what I can say is J is greater than T, and I know that T is less than or equal to V. But can I say what is the relationship between J and V? I cannot say. So I cannot say for sure that J is greater than V. So this conclusion does not follow. So what is the answer here? Only conclusion 1 is true, that is option 1. Next, A is greater than or equal to B is equal to C greater than D less than or equal to E. Now this is what I said in some of the questions already. If they give you the statements like this, right, by writing the relationship between the variables in one expression like this, it is very easy for us to compare and say the answer, right? See, first conclusion, what are they saying? They are saying that E is greater than C. Now if you look here, see, I know E is greater than or equal to D and I know D is less than C. But will I be able to find out the relationship between E and C? Can I say E will be greater than C? I cannot say. So this conclusion definitely does not follow. See, what do I know? I know E is greater than or equal to D and I know C is greater than D. Now using these two, I can't find out the relationship between E and C. So first conclusion does not follow. Now look at the second conclusion. It definitely follows, right? See, I know A is greater than or equal to B, B is equal to C, greater than D. Or I can obviously say that A is going to be greater than D or D is less than A. So the second conclusion definitely follows. So what is the answer here? Only conclusion 2 is true. Yes. Next one. So next we are moving on to the question on circular arrangement that was asked. So why don't you guys try it out and tell me once you are done and we'll start solving it. So here you have 8 people sitting around a circular table and 4 of them are not facing the center. So basically 4 of them are not facing center means 4 are facing outwards and 4 are facing inwards. And based on the given information you have to arrange them around the circle. So try this and give me the answer. So what is given here? 8 members of a club are sitting around a circular table. So that is your circular table. These are their names but not necessarily in the same order. 4 of them are not facing the center. W is facing the center and is third to the right of Z, who is third to the right of U, who is facing the center. So first I am going to fix U. Okay. So U is facing the center. Now because see, I am fixing U first because they have given here that U is facing center. So based on that we can place W and Z, right? Because W and Z we don't know which direction they are facing. So that's why I started with U, because they have given which direction U is facing. So U is facing the center and it is given that Z is third to the right of U. So where is Z? 1, 2, 3. Third to the right of U is Z. Now next what are they saying? W is also facing the center and is third to the right of Z. So W is also facing the center and is third to the right of Z. Okay, so actually they have given the direction that W is also facing, but I have just started with U. Okay, so this is U, this is Z. Now where will W come? W is third to the right of Z. So either W has to be here, which is not possible because already U is here. So obviously where should W be? this has to be W, right? 1, 2, 3. This has to be W. Now it is given that W is facing the center, and it is also W is third to the right of Z, means this is going to be the right hand side of Z. So which direction should Z face? Z also should face inwards. See, only if Z is facing inwards, then only this is his right hand side. If Z is facing outward, this is going to be his right hand side. So now you have fixed U, Z and W. Now, how many people have we fixed now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there is one more person here. That's all. This will complete our arrangement. Now, next what are they saying? See, there is now, if you look at the arrangement that we have got, there is only one more person who is going to face the center. Everybody else is going to face outside. Now, next it is given X is fourth to the left of T. So if I place X and T here, right? See, X and T. If I place them in these two positions, then 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Similarly 1, 2, 3. So basically X and T are sitting opposite to each other, right? See, when they say X is sitting fourth to the left of T, X and T has to basically sit opposite to each other. So this has to be, one has to be X and one has to be T. We don't know which one is X and which one is T. Now next what are they saying? They are saying S is third to the right of V, who is not a neighbor of T. Again, now let us try to place S and V. So S is third to the right of V, who is not a neighbor of T. So third to the right means, see, this can be the position of S and V, right? So this is S or V, this is also S or V, right? S is third to the right of V, who is not a neighbor of T. And it is also given that V sits second to the right of X. So in this case that is also coming true. Now next, so obviously all this we have fixed, this has to be Y. So this you don't know which is X, which is T, let's wait for that. This you don't know which is S, which is V, but you can fix this is Y. Now look at this statement, what are they saying? Y is on the immediate right of T. So now for sure I know that this is going to be T, because Y is to the right of T, and right of T means T is facing outwards. So if this is Y, this is going to be X. Next, if this is X, then they had given one more information that V sits second to the right of X. So this is going to be V and this is going to be S. So V sits second to the right of S means X has to face outwards. So that is also satisfied. Now S is third to the right of V. So which V should face which direction? V should face inverse. Then only S will be third to the right of V. So now who are the people who are facing inwards? People facing inwards are V, U, W and Z. So the others are going to face outwards. So this will be your final arrangement. Y, Z, S, X, U, V, W, T. Okay. So this will be your final arrangement. Clear? Shall I move on to the questions? First question. Which of the following statements is or are true? So let me just draw that arrangement here so that we can solve the questions easily without having to look back to the previous page. Now give me the answers for these questions. Which of the following statements is or are true? Z is not facing center. That's wrong, right? Because Z is facing the center. Y is second to the right of W. No, Y is second to the left of W. That's also wrong. T is facing the center. Wrong. T is facing outwards. Both 1 and 2 are true. That's also wrong. So which is your correct answer? Correct answer will be none of these. 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and so form a group. Which one does not belong to the group? So if you look here, Y is the odd one out. Why? Because everybody else is facing the center. Only Y is not facing the center. So the correct answer for the second question will be option 2, that is Y. Third one, who is second to the left of V? So this is going to be the left of V. 1, 2, second to the left of V. Who is that? T. T is second to the left of V. Option 4. Yes. I think there were 2 more questions following this. One question was who are the neighbors of T, right? Who are the neighbors of T? W and Y. That was the answer. Then the next question was who was second to the right of Y? So second to the right of Y is S, right? Second to right of Y. So these were 2 more questions that were there from this set. Next. So here you are given a series and questions are asked based on that. What is the first question say? What will come in place of the question mark in the following series based on the above arrangement? So what is the pattern that is being followed here? See, you have 6AJ star hash Q 2KE RN at the rate of, and the next one you have to find out. See, here you have 6, right? 6AJ. Then you have star hash Q. Then you have 2KE. Then you have RN at the rate of. So what will be the next one? It will be I, C and 4. So the correct answer is option 3, I, C, 4. Basically you take one element, you skip 2 elements, take the next one, then go back once. So that's the pattern that's been followed. So here you will have I, then you skip 2 elements, you go to C, take C and then come back one step. 4. Next. See here what are they asking? Which of the following is fifth to the left of the 18th element from the left end in the above arrangement? So when they ask you like this, what should you do? See, fifth to the left of the 18th element from the left. So generally how will you find? First you will find the 18th element from the left, and from here you will go back 5 elements, right? Or basically what you have to do is just 18 minus 5, or you have to find out the 13th element from the left. That's all what you have to find out. You needn't do it in 2 steps. You can also do it in 2 steps, but instead of that you can directly do it like this. Because what are they asking? They are asking which of the following is fifth to the left of the 18th element from the left. That is nothing but 18 minus 5 or the 13th element from the left. Which is the 13th element from the left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2 is the 13th element from the left. Directly you can mark the answer as 2. So if you are following it in the normal way, what will you do? You will first find out the 18th element, right? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then you will come back 5. Still you will get the same answer. Instead of doing it in 2 steps, you can do it in 1 step like this. Correct answer will be option 3, that is 2. Next. If the symbols in the above arrangement are dropped, then which of the following will be the 10th element from the right end? Now here from the right end, if you see, for quieter distance there are no symbols. So actually you need not waste your time by dropping these symbols here like this and writing, right? Because this is from the left end. Okay, I can drop these symbols here and write. Not required, because they are asking for the 10th element from the right end. But the way the values are given here, there are no symbols still here. Right, so just start counting from here. See, you have the first symbol that you have to omit, which is coming here. Now we will just start counting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Already the 10th element is N. You can stop here itself. You need not even eliminate these symbols and write the series that you will get. Directly you can mark the answer as option 2, that is N. Because after here there are no symbols to be omitted. Next one. How many such vowels are there in the above arrangement, each of which is immediately preceded by a number and immediately followed by a consonant? So just look at the vowels that you have. See, you have A here. A is not preceded by a number, so that doesn't follow. Then you have, which is the other vowel that you have? M, not preceded by a number. Sorry, E. Right, not preceded by a number, it is preceded by M. Preceded means just before the vowel there has to be a symbol. So here also it's not satisfying. Then you have I. Again before I you have a letter, so doesn't satisfy. Nowhere else, right? So the correct answer will be none. There are no vowels which are immediately preceded by a number and immediately followed by a consonant. You can even check any one, right? Then check for both. Here when I check for immediately preceded by number itself, I find there is no vowel which is immediately preceded by a number. So directly the answer is none. Next one. How many such consonants are there in the above arrangement, each of which is immediately preceded by a number and immediately followed by a letter? So now you have to consider the preceded means before. Okay, succeeded or followed means after. So let us look at the consonants that are there. Before the consonant there should be a number, and after the consonant there should be a letter. So if you look at this consonant, see here 6HJ, right? Before the consonant there is a number and after the consonant there is a letter. So this is following that pattern. Then to ME, right? Before this consonant there is a number, after there is a letter. Then what else you have? 4CT. Before C there is a number, after C there is a letter. So you have three such set numbers, three such consonants which are immediately preceded by a number and immediately followed by a letter. So the correct answer is option 2, that is 3. Next one. 8 members of a club are sitting in a straight line and their names are coded in English alphabet and symbols as follows. So basically based on the given information you have to arrange these 8 people along a straight line. And it is given that all of them are facing north. See, generally when everybody is facing the same direction, it makes the question more easier to solve. So try this and give me the answer. Only thing that they have done here is just instead of giving names like A, B, C, D, E, F, they have given some people's name as A, B, C and so on, and some people's name as dollar, pi, at the rate of, that's all. So read this question, try out the arrangement and tell me if you are done. So you have 8 members of a club sitting in a straight line and their names are coded in English alphabets and symbols. All the members are facing north. C is sitting fourth from the left end. So 1, 2, 3, 4. C is sitting fourth from the left end. So how many people are there here? 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the arrangement. And C is sitting fourth from the left end but is not an immediate neighbor of pi and is not an immediate neighbor of A. So I am not using that statement for now. I am just going to keep it there. Then next, what are they saying? At is sitting second from the right end. Okay, so at is sitting second from the right end and is not an immediate neighbor of B. Okay, so at is not an immediate neighbor of B. Then they are saying that this person is sitting between B and C, right? So if this is C, CB can be anyway like this, right? Only thing I know is this person is sitting between B and C. It can be either this way or this way. Now if it is this way, right, C and this symbol and then B, then how will it be? This has to be that symbol and this has to be B. But here they have very clearly said that at the rate of is sitting second to the right end but is not an immediate neighbor of B. So this is not possible. So what does that mean? That means that this has to be B and this has to be that person. Okay, so now I have fixed these people also. Next, what is given? C is sitting between B and C. A is not an immediate neighbor of any symbol and D is not an immediate neighbor of dollar. Okay, now next, what are they saying? C is sitting fourth to the left end but is not an immediate neighbor of pi and is not an immediate neighbor of at the rate of. So this is at the rate of. Now where can pi be? See, it is given here already. Pi is second to the right of C. So this is going to be pi. So now I know C is not a neighbor of pi and at the rate of. Now next they are saying that A is not the neighbor of any symbols, right? I am going to try and use this statement. Now A cannot come here. If A comes here, then A is adjacent to pi. If A comes here, then A is adjacent to this person. So definitely this has to be A. So now I have fixed A also. Then next it is given D is not an immediate neighbor of dollar. Now I have only two places left. So this has to be either D and this has to be dollar, or this has to be dollar and this has to be D. Now among these two, who is which one? We are not sure. Based on the given information, we can only say this, right? Here either it is D or dollar, here also either it is D or dollar. Which one comes where? We are not sure based on the given information. So this is the answer, the final arrangement that you get. Okay. Now let us look at the question that follow. Yeah, this symbol is called as copyright. Correct. So generally when you see these official documents and all, no, this symbol will be there in the end of the page and the year will be mentioned. First question. So let me just draw that arrangement here so that we can, you have A, B, copyright, C, this will be D or dollar, then you have pi at the rate of D or dollar. Which of the following pairs is at the extreme end of the row? So can we find out who is at the extreme end of the row? See, either it will be DA or it will be dollar A. Now we don't know for sure who is going to be in the extreme end of the row. They are asking which of the following pairs are at the extreme end of the row. It cannot be determined, right? It can be either DA or $A. So answer will be can't be determined. Next one. Which of the following statements is true with respect to B? First statement says B is an immediate neighbor of C. Not true. B is second to the left of at the rate of. No, not true. Then B is on the immediate right of A. Yes, everybody is facing north, so this is the right of A. B is on the immediate right of A. Yes, that is true. B is at one end of the row. Not true. So your correct answer obviously is going to be option 3. Next. Which of the following pairs can be immediate neighbors of pi? So who can be the immediate neighbors of pi? C. At the rate dollar, at the rate D. See, what are they asking? They are asking which of the following are immediate neighbors of pi. So it can be either D at the rate or dollar at the rate. Since they are asking can be, look at the options. Here this one is there. Now this can be one of your answers. If the question was which of the following pairs is an immediate neighbor of pi, then you should say the answer is can't be determined. Here they are asking which of the following pairs can be the immediate neighbors of pi. So you should mark the answer as option 2. I hope it is clear. Yes. Next one. How many persons are sitting between C and D? C is here. Again, I don't know where D is. D can be here or D can be here. So can I find out how many people are there between C and D? I cannot find out. So my answer here will be can't be determined. Okay. So now let's look at the next question. Yes. So this was the arrangement that a lot of you were talking about. So now try out this one. So what is given here? There are 8 different boxes of different colors, not necessarily in the same order. Box 1 is at the bottom, then you have 2, 3, 4 until 8 on the top. Then what is given here? Box B is above the orange colored box. There are 4 boxes between box F and H. So I am first writing that down. There are 4 boxes between box F and H. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 boxes are there between box F and H. So this is one way in which I can write this, or it can be like this, right? H will be on top, then 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes in between, and then you have F, right? Now if you see how many boxes have we fixed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes we have fixed. Right? In this case also 6 boxes we have fixed. We have to fix 2 more boxes. See, the 2 more boxes can either be on top or be on bottom, or one can be on top and one can be on bottom. So we cannot fix that right now. Now let us look at the other information that is given. Next, it is said that there are 2 boxes between. So I have not used these information. Okay, this information I have not used. Then see, here they are saying blue colored box is immediately above box F. I can use that, right? Blue colored. So in this case, this is going to be blue. Blue colored box is immediately above box F. So this is going to be blue. So there is going to be a box here on top of F. So that also I have used. There are 2 boxes between F and G. So when I say there are 2 boxes between F and G, if I look at this case, if this is F, where can G be? See, either there has to be 2 boxes on top of F and then this has to be G, which is not possible because here already I have fixed 7 boxes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to fix only one more box. Either that box is going to be here or it's going to be here. So definitely I can say that G cannot be on top of F. So if this is the arrangement that I am looking at, then if this is F, then this has to be G, right? Because there are 2 boxes between F and G. Similarly, if this is the arrangement, then again G cannot be below F, right? Why is that? If it is below F, then there has to be 2 boxes here and this has to be G, which is not possible, right? Already I have fixed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then it will be 9 boxes, right? So this is not possible. So where should be G? This definitely has to be G in this case. Now that also we used. Next, what is given here? Yeah, more than 4 boxes are there between the blue colored and the red colored box. So let us wait to use that. I am not going to use that now. Then next one. Here they are saying there are 2 boxes between box H and box A, which is white color. So there are 2 boxes between box H and box A. Again, see, if H is this, here A cannot come below H, right? So definitely A has to be here. There are two boxes between box H and box A, and it is given that A is white in color. Again, if this is the case, A cannot come on top of H because it will be excess number of boxes. So which has to be A? 1, 2, this has to be A, which is the white colored box. Now, so that also I have used. The white colored box is not above the blue colored box. Look at this statement here. What is given? The white colored box is not above the blue colored box. But here when I arrange it, I get the white colored box to be above the blue colored box, which is not possible. So this arrangement is wrong. So this is going to be our final arrangement, right? So here the white colored box is not above the blue colored box. So that is satisfied. Next, there is only one box between the purple box and the red colored box. So you have purple, okay, and then you have a box in between, okay, and then you have red, or it can be red and a box in between, and then you can have purple. So we don't know which is correct. Let us just wait for that. Then next, what else is given? Violet color box is above the purple colored box. So if this is the case, violet is here, and if this is the case, violet is here. Then next, what is given? Now let us look at the statements that we have not used. See, here it is given that more than 4 boxes are there between blue color and red colored box. Then more than 4 boxes are there between blue and red means where can I place red? See, if this is blue, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. More than 4 boxes should be there between blue and red. So either this can be red or this can be red. Now if this is red, okay, see, if this is red, what is going to happen? If this is going to be red, then there is going to be one box here below, right? See, because they have already said that between red and purple there is one box in between red and purple. Similarly, if this is red, then there is going to be one purple here, right? So basically red can, see, what I understand here is that there are at least 4 boxes between blue and red. So either red has to be here, or if there is a box below, that can also be red. Now let us just wait. Now they are also saying here that, where is that orange box? More than 4 boxes are there between the orange colored box and the red colored box. See, it's already given that there are more than 4 boxes between red and blue. So definitely red has to be below somewhere here. Now they are saying there should be more than 4 boxes between orange and red color. So where should orange be? See, if I put orange here, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this can be red, right? But if I put orange here, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then there has to be one box here which has to be red. But this can definitely not be red. See, if I put orange here or anywhere else, even if I put orange anywhere else, see, if I put orange here, what will happen? 1, 2, 3. Now this is going to be, this can't be red. Yes. So in that case, orange has to be here. If orange is here, then what happens? This is, this can be red. Okay, now if this is red, then I have to stop here, I have to stop with here, and they are saying that between red and purple there is one color in between, which is not possible. See, what I am trying to say here is that this is F, right? See, the box orange can either be on top of blue or here. 2 possibilities are there. Now if I put orange here, then which can be red? This can be red, and H will be the first box. Right? If I put orange on top of blue, H is going to be your first box. In that case, which of the following can be red? Either 1, 2, 3, 4. So either this can be red, or this can be red, or this can be red. But here we also know that between blue and red there has to be at least 4 boxes. So either this or this has to be red. Now if this is red, right, then where can I place purple? I cannot place purple anywhere. Right? So this condition is gone. Okay. Similarly, if I place red here, then purple will be here, but then I will not be able to place the other person, right? Box E is below the brown box. That condition will not be satisfied. So basically what you get here is that this orange cannot be here, it definitely has to be here. So what does that mean? That means that blue is box number 8, right? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there is going to be one box below H. So this is going to be the way it is going to be, okay? The boxes are going to be arranged. Now if this is the case, which of the following can be the box red? So this is orange, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So this can be red or this can be red. Any one of this can be red, right? See, between orange and red there has to be at least 4 boxes. So either this is red or this is red. Now we have to look at these two cases and see which is going to be our correct case, okay? So I am just going to erase what I have written here so that we have space here to solve. I hope this part was clear, right? This set goes wrong in between. So here we are, we have to see two cases, either put this as red or this as red and see which is your correct answer. So this is orange, you have F, and see there was some other information that was given. Let us first freeze that also. About B something is given, no? What is given? Yeah, more than 4, yeah, here first statement, no, box B is above the orange colored box. So this is box B. So that you fix here, you are able to fix. Now you have to find who is in position 6, 3, 2 and 1. Now yes, so first I am going to try and put red here, okay? That is one case, and another case is where red is here. Now if red is here, which is going to be purple, this is going to be your purple. If red is here, which is going to be purple, this is going to be purple. Then what are they saying? They are saying that violet. What about violet? What are they saying about violet color is above the purple colored box, okay? Then so this can be violet, right? Violet is above the purple colored box in this case. Now if I put here, where will violet be? Violet should come here, which is not possible because just above purple there is already white. So violet cannot come here. So this arrangement goes wrong. So this is red, purple, violet, white. Now next they are saying that box E is below the brown box. Can box E be here? No, because this is below orange. So definitely this has to be box E and this has to be the brown box. Then who has to be purple and who has to be in place 6? That we have to fix. Now if you look at the colors, we have fixed red, brown, purple, violet, white. So what are we left with? We are left with pink. See, about pink also they had said some information, no? They had very clearly said that about pink, what was given? There are 2 boxes. The white color, there is only one box, red box, box D. The pink color box is above box A. That was also already given. Yes, see, some of you were asking me in between, why can't I say for sure, can I say for sure that violet is exactly above the purple color box? They have just given violet color box is above the purple color box. How do I know it is exactly above? Even if you put violet here, it is not possible, right? Because already they have given here pink has to come. So obviously if this is purple, this has to be violet, right? And again, if you put purple here, all other spaces are filled. Where will I put violet? I have no place to put violet. Okay. So this is what you get. Then you have these 2 places left. So here what will you have? You will have, now which are the names that you have to fix? Box D is below box A. So this is going to be box D and this is going to be box C. So this is going to be your final arrangement that you get. Yes. Now let us look at the questions that follow this set. So let me just write down the arrangement that we got here neatly. First question, if we replace the C box with the red colored box, then what will be the position of A? So I am replacing C and the red. Now if I am replacing these two, will the position of A change? It's not going to change, right? A is going to be there only. So what will be the position of A? A was 5th position, right? A is in the 5th position from the beginning. Now also it's in the 5th position. So the correct answer here will be option 3. Next one. How many boxes are above the brown color box? How many boxes are there above the brown colored box? Why no answers? How many boxes are there above the brown box? Brown box is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes are there above the brown box. Which colored box is between box C and the violet colored box? Which colored box is between box C and the violet colored box? The white box, right? That is A is between C and violet. So the correct answer here will be none of these. How many boxes are there between the violet and the red colored box? How many boxes are there between the violet and the red colored box? There are 2 boxes between violet and red colored box. Option 1. What is the color of box D? What is the color of box D? It is purple in color. So I think with that we have solved almost all the questions from this week's paper. So any doubts in any of the questions that we solved? So you should solve max fast. No, you can't waste time like that, right? In exam you're supposed to solve like that. So you should also think fast. That's very important. So if you think slow, your work will also be slow. So all the very best with your preparation. So as I said, those of you who are preparing for the RRB mains examination, we have scheduled sessions this week, extra sessions for this RRB mains examination. Do join those sessions. And those of you who are preparing for IBPS PO, do take up the All India mock examination this weekend. So I'll see you in the next session, and this is Gayatri signing off. Till then, take care. Bye. Good night.